Now, I welcome you to the underworld of underwriting. In today's video, we're discussing underwriting, a place where legends are tested, paperwork is scrutinized, and your dream home, well, it hangs in the balance. Welcome to Epic Spotlight. I'm Dante Royster. In the recent videos, we've recognized the reason why real estate is important. We showed the reason to get pre-approved for a mortgage and how to go about it. And we spoke on the home inspection process. Those videos are right over there. Check them out. It doesn't matter where you are in the process. I've created videos that you can rely on so you can have a better understanding of the overall home buying journey. Banks and lenders of money have what is called an underwriter. Underwriting is a risk evaluation process used by lenders. It involves the assessment of the potential of loss and the likelihood of a positive outcome. Their job is to underwrite the file and determine if the file fits the guidelines that have been set forth by the lender. The goal is to ensure that you can repay the loan and that the property serves as adequate collateral. Now, what underwriting is going to do is it's going to review your whole financial identity, and you'll feel like it goes underneath the microscope. They're not trying to ruin your dream, they're just trying to make sure it's real, it's solid, and it's sustainable. They're checking things like your credit history to see if you've danced gracefully with debt, or have you stumbled a few times, and why. They're also looking at your income and your job. Proof of employment is very important to see if that paycheck rhythm is still strong and steady. They're also looking at your bank account, your assets, to see if you have cash reserves and sufficient money for the down payment. And yes, they're looking at the property too, because no lender wants to finance a shack disguised as a castle. Now keep in mind, the underwriter is trying to protect you as much as the lender. They're the ones making sure you nor the lender is diving in head first into a 30-year mistake. They want to know, can you afford this mortgage? Is the home truly worth it? I actually do like the underwriting part of the transaction. For the most part, it's a validation of my pre-approval. If I did my job right, and I always aim to, this isn't a battle. It's a coronation. If I did my job correctly, we should always receive an initial approval from the underwriter. A conditional approval, also known as an initial approval, is when the underwriter reviews the file for the first time and basically says, yes, I'd like to do business with you, but I need a couple of additional items from you. Now, let me keep it real with you. The underwriting is a bear sometimes. It's where some folks start to sweat. You submit your documents and you feel like you're on trial. Why are these additional addresses showing up on your credit report? Do you own any other properties? What is this large deposit from Venmo? What's going on? From verification of rent, verification of mortgage history, verification of assets, verification of employment, we're going to get to know you really well. These are the types of subjects that will come into question during the underwriting process. Sometimes the underwriter can easily just clear a condition. Other times they'll want additional information and make you have to go deeper in explanation, either with a paper trail or a letter of explanation or further documentation to support your case. And I know the feeling. I've seen so many customers go through it. At this juncture, it can feel very taxing. You're so close, but you feel like they're giving you a hard time. But hang in there because the treasure is just on the other side of this mountain and you're getting closer each step of the way. You don't need to go through this cave of conditions alone. You don't need to fight the three-headed beast of paperwork, uncertainty, and anxiety with just a flashlight and a prayer. You need a guide, a broker, a strategy master. You need me. Someone who's been through the underwriting fire dozens of times and knows where the pressure points are. That's where I come in. Before we ever submit your file, we game plan, we strategize, we anticipate what the underwriter will ask. We come ready and we move with confidence. So if you're already in underwriting or about to enter and you're feeling not confident, don't panic. Take a deep breath. Know that this is just a part of the journey, the test before the triumph. And if you've been denied somewhere else or just unsure, email me at dante@epic.mortgage. Let's talk. Let's troubleshoot. Let's win. Don't just survive underwriting. Let's conquer it. Let's own it. Let's turn this test into testimony. Because on the other side of all this paperwork is a front porch your name on the mailbox, and a key that opens more than just a door, it unlocks your future. So smash that like button if this gives you any clarity or courage. Subscribe for more steps on this epic home buying journey. And as always, have an epic day.